Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgen Lee with an evening update for Bitcoin. Near precision hit, not too shabby. This morning I had put together this 17,198 and we came as high as 17,125. And I'm using the Bitfinex price feed. So having these fractal 1, fractal 2 was quite ideal. And measuring it using the proportionation between the fractal 1 and fractal 2 of the bull flags worked out so far quite well. We also completed prior to that a regular flat. And that is now being followed by what clearly looks like an impulse wave up. So I think what we can now do is consider as to where the price will go from here. It did an ABC regular flat, did a wave 1, wave 2, and this is going to be the wave 3. So I'm now going to zoom back out. Remove some of the labels. So we have 1, 2, everything has to be shifted to the right because time has elapsed. So we have 1, 2, wave 3 is going to bring us to, I believe, 20,467, which would make it a new all-time highs. So that means we can count the subways of 3. And I would count it like this. And this would mean that wave 1 is complete, wave 2 is complete, and we are now well on our way to setting up and completing the wave 3. And finishing 2467. And that's pretty much that's no more really can be added to that. Really happy to see that price is climbing this hill at greater than 45 degrees. Near vertical, if I say. And once we pass 17,198, wave 3 of 3 will be at 18,305 or so, 18,424. That'll sound fair and good. Now, what is an alternate to this? Well, there is an alternate, but I'm not really going to discuss it because too many people are new to my blogs, and I get the sense that too many people are too following blindly, and too many people can very easily and readily get rattled and nervous. So I will not be discussing an alternate account on this time, although I have 3 alternate accounts. And when you get a good enough experience in elite waves, you should and will be able to just about be aware of every possible trajectory, so to speak. But that doesn't mean that every one of them is equally probable, which is why I'm not really going to discuss the alternate count right now unless it is absolutely necessary. I'll let you see the price continue on this trajectory and see what happens overnight. If anything changes, we'll see over in the morning, and I will address at that time. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. I hope I have earned the right to ask you for your upvotes, for the consideration of your upvotes, resteams, and follows. I know my number of followers are increasing significantly, and I'm very grateful. And with every blog I put out, I try to earn the right to ask you for the consideration of your follows, continued follows, continued participation, continued reward of my blogs with your upvotes, and I will continue doing my utmost to provide the most, as my kids used to say, the bestest possible analysis that could help augment your own due diligence. Thank you and good night if you're in the evening side of this world.